Attempt number 3 for the day. I'm going to throw a quickie up. I was just going to do an update on this and throw some stuff, but there's too much other junk in it. So only update is fuel tank's off. Been a day. Number 1 found out last night on her way home that her brakes were shot. So her fiance took care of that this morning, but wasn't sure he was going to get it done before she had to leave to the coast this afternoon. So we took number 2's car to her so she could use it. Wasted a morning. Her brakes are done, so she's taking hers. So now we got to waste some time and go get it. But I might be lucky. It might be coming here. I don't know yet. Excuse me. The other part of this was we buy a lot of stuff at Harbor Freight. A lot of people poo-poo it. I can't afford Snap-on all the time. The only reason number 2 can afford it is because the deal they get through the school and, do it right the first time if you're going to do it. That little thing right there, 1,000-pound lift table. Dad and I talked about one of those years ago and never did it. I got this thing in here and I'm really running out of places to put stuff. The bench is full, these fenders are full, and these fenders are coming off here maybe tonight yet. I can get that one emptied off real easy. Stuff all that stuff in that box with the rest of it and set it outside. But this one, we got the glass out of the cab in it, so I got to find some place for it without getting it busted up. And I got nowhere to put anything to work on it because there's not much room on the bench. So I figured, hey, we'll catch one of those. We'll see how it works. So far, I had to put the handle on it and tighten a couple bolts, and it goes up and down like it should. I don't see why it won't hold itself up, so that's a plus. Benjamin Cochran, my friend who's got his Bobcat out here. Good news for him today. Company he works for, he's been working on getting a CDL for a while, and they've helped him go through everything. And him and another guy he works with just went down and they took their CDL driving test, which is the last part they had to do. And he passed it this morning, so good news for him. And he should be on his way out here pretty soon. I may see if he can give me a hand with some of this lightweight stuff back here. And the wife and her shoulder. Her shoulder's doing fine. I don't know if I mentioned anything before, but she's allergic to the adhesive in bandages and the adhesive on Steri-Strips. They didn't have much choice but to use Steri-Strips. She's got some raised red spots that are really not happy looking where they were. And she ended up with a rash on the lower part of her arm that was a really nasty looking rash. So she ended up going into the ER today, and luckily it wasn't something else. There's a few other things that are way not good that it could have been. And they said, nope, it's not any of that stuff. It's an allergic reaction. So we'll kind of assume it's back to that adhesive, since the spots where the Steri-Strips were still look pretty mad. And what else? Hey, Murphy Law, he likes to comment on things. He's my favorite stalker, by the way. Fella in Australia, nice guy. He likes to chat with everybody, and he's recommended a couple channels for me to check out before, and I have, and I've probably given him shout outs already. And one he threw in the comments on my video yesterday was Klein Farms Incorporated. I'm going to guess they're up to the north. It's all white where the kid's at. Young kid doing the stuff. They're small videos, little ones. Got kind of a long intro and a little exit to them. But, he's doing a pretty good job learning. He's only got a few subscribers. So, hey, check him out. Although when I was cruising through to see who he was subscribed to, I didn't see my channel. We've chatted back and forth a little bit in comment sections, so hey, maybe he'll see this and go, oh, I didn't. Either that or YouTube just isn't telling me that. Who knows? Sometimes YouTube likes to wait, or they don't tell me things. I don't understand that, but you know, that's the way it is. So anyway, that's the day today. See if I can keep this one nice and short. Go crazy figuring out where to go next here. Actually, I think I'm going to get those fenders off. And then there's a 1/2-inch plate dead center of the screen. You can see the end of it. And the other end is right past the fender mount, right by the front of the tire. So I'm thinking I'm going to unbolt those and expose what kind of mess might be behind them. And we're going to shorten this thing anyway. I don't know if I want to slide the axle forward and remount it to the frame or just cut the frame and shorten it. It's already got some welding up in here, and I'm not real sure why. Right there on top of the frame's welded, but on the inside that's not. It's one piece, never cracked through there, so I don't know. Doesn't quite make sense to me for that to be a real bad spot there. Usually on these things, right up here is where they'll crack out, about where that little fuel pump is. Or they'll go up there on the upper part. But this one's pretty stout coming down to the frame. It's got good long attachment to the frame, so I just, you know, don't see why it would be that bad back here. But it's been goobered up. We'll see if I can clean it up and make it look pretty. Make it bulletproof, or at least mostly bulletproof. Make her last another 20, 30 years. Make this thing nice enough the kids will be running it and I won't have to run it the rest of my life. Yeah, I think I got a little work ahead of me. What do you think? So anyway, I just figured I'd give Klein Farms a shout out. His video, he put a video up today, a little shorty, and at the end of it, he didn't say my name, and I don't blame him. You might say it wrong. But he got it up in print, along with Murphy Law for being such a good subscriber. And all of you are great subscribers. I appreciate it. Whether I bother to tell you or not, I'll just tell all of you. If you have subscribed, I like that. You're good. If you comment, that's even better. And of course, like the videos. That's how YouTube figures out who's worth showing and who's not. I know it took a long time before I ever saw one of my videos, when I'd be flying through stuff, scrolling through, and I'm going, well, none of my videos are here. And you know, it was a couple months, and all of a sudden, oh, hey, I must have made the big time. I got a video. And when you hit 100 subscribers, they send you an email to say, congratulations. And I haven't got one since, but, you know, I imagine the next number might be like 500. I have no idea. I'd like to find out. So, anyway, thank you for watching. As normal, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. That would be appreciated. And, you know, I really can't say enough about the people that I've interacted with on here. Everybody's nice. Once, you know, I haven't had any bad comments. A couple people kind of like, well, what'd you do that for? Well, it's because it's the way I do it, and it works. You know, I ask other people the same thing. You know, hey, have you ever thought about doing it this way? It's quicker and easier, and you get the same results. So, but do it how you're going to do it. And say this one, it's just a BS one. Oh, yeah, I tried to run the serial number on this motor, too, because I want to find out what it is, and I haven't been able to find anything yet. I'm guessing by the looks of the sticker on it that it's probably from the 70s, maybe early 80s. And they started making this motor in 61. And the earlier ones were 172 horse. And they made some at 101 horse. And basically what they say on the almighty World Wide Web is they made them from 100 horse to 150 horse. So that's going to make a little difference in me looking for a diesel engine to replace it. There's a lot of 4-cylinder diesels out there that are only 40 horse. And there's, you know, a few of them that are 100 horse. And 4 cylinders would be nice. Keep the weight down, because this is, I think I saw somewhere it's 580 pounds or something. And I know a 4-cylinder diesel is going to be pushing 1,000 if it's not. And I do want to try to keep the weight down as much as we can. So anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And until next time, I suppose in a few days I'll get a few more clips of this thing as we tear it apart and put another one up. And yeah, you can tell what kind of day it is. I just got to show you. The 3 boys are in here. Rainy didn't come back in. I don't know why. And she's the one I need to keep dry because she's the one that comes in the house at night and it's raining again. That's the other nice thing. We've got a week of this coming. Wind and rain. They're talking record rain in some places, and I just say we get what we get. Oh yeah, and there's a pile that already got cut off. Now they all went out. They don't know what they want to do. All right, there it is. There's that fuel tank too. That's as far as I got with it. It's got to go outside, but I want to cover up the outlet on it so it doesn't get wet. I just got to get it out of the way. It'd make a great hydraulic tank for this, but I'm not real up on welding on fuel tanks too much. By the looks of it, it was an air tank originally. But, you know, I don't mind welding on a diesel tank. I get a little nervous on a gas tank. I've done them. I don't like to. That's where I'm going to leave that one. So, thanks for watching.